So let's begin our practice this evening, just taking a moment or two, just getting yourself comfortable, starting to allow yourself to slow down, allow your body to soften, your mind to start to become more still. And to help you do that, bring your awareness to your breathing. And then take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Becoming aware of how all the different parts of your body are feeling. How all those different parts are linked together to bring you an overall sense of physical being. And then bring your awareness into the activities in your mind. Whatever's happening in your mind, wherever all the thoughts in your mind have come from. Maybe from the day you've just had, maybe from the days you've got in front of you. Whatever those thoughts are, if you can, just let them go. Being aware of the present moment, not the things that have happened today or the things that might happen in the future. And to help you bring your focus back to the present moment, away from those thoughts. Bring your awareness back to your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally take a moment to set your intention for this evening's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for taking part in this practice this evening. So let's start to bring some movement into the body now. You wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles, circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And clench your hands into a fist. And pull your toes back towards your shins. Relax your hands, relax your feet. Slowly turn your head from side to side. And then relax your neck. Allow your head to rest on the mat. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees, and hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side on the bottom of your back. Relax back to the centre and straighten the legs, point your toes up. Keep the legs as straight as you can by tensing up the front of your thighs. And then pull the toes back, push the heels up towards the ceiling. point the toes up again. Gently pull back. Ease the tension off, relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend, but keep the feet up off the ground. And take your right ankle over on top of the left thigh. Reach behind the back of the knee. And pull the knee up towards the upper body. Ease the tension off. Keep the right foot on top of the thigh. Bend your left knee and let the soles of the foot come down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your right knee over towards the ground on the right, coming up onto the inside edge of the left foot. Inhale back to the centre. And as you exhale, take the right foot over towards the ground on the left, coming up onto the outside edge of the left foot. Inhale back to the centre. Lift the left foot up off the ground, bend your knee, and then take the right foot off the ankle, off the thigh, bend the right leg, take the left ankle over on top of the right thigh. Reach behind the back of the knee, and pull it up towards the upper body. Ease the tension off. Bend the right knee, let the sole of the foot come down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower the left knee over towards the ground on the left, coming onto the inside edge of the right foot. Inhale back to the centre, and as you exhale, take the foot over towards the ground on the right, coming up onto the outside edge of the right foot. Inhale back to the centre. Take the left foot, place it at the side of the right foot. Bring your arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Allow your knees to relax out to the sides, bringing the soles of the feet together. Now push down into the ground with the outside edges of your feet, lifting your hips up off the ground. And lower your hips back down. Bring your knees back together. Hug them up to your chest. And then let go of your knees. Let the feet come down to the ground. Turn onto your side. And push up onto your knees, facing the long side of the mat. Knees in the middle of the mat. I'm going to take the left foot out to the side, toes pointing forward. Bring your right hand down to the ground and reach up with the left hand. Lower your left hand down onto your thigh, push up with your right. Turn the toes out, reach up and stretch over to gate. Reach up with your right hand. Bring your left hand up to join in. Turn your toes to point forward. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, hinge forward. Sit back onto your right heel. And stretch out in front. Bring your hips forward. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Turn your chest round to the left. Come up onto the heel of your left leg. Take an inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your chest forward, lower your arms down. And bring your left knee in. Take your right foot out to the side, toes pointing forward. Bring your left hand down to the ground. Reach up with your right. Lower your right hand down, push up with your left. Turn your toes out, bring your left hand up. And stretch over. Reach up with your left hand, bring your right hand up to join in. Turn your toes to point forward. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, hinge forward. Sit back onto your left heel, stretch out in front. Bring your chest forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Turn your chest round to the short side of the mat. Come up onto your right heel. Take an inhale and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your chest forward. Lower your arms down. Bring your right foot in. Turn round so you're facing down your mat with your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. And as you breathe in, sink your belly down, lift your chin up, come into cow. And as you breathe out, arch your back and bring your chin in cat. And breathe into cow. And breathe out to cat. Breathe in. And breathe out. And sit back onto your heels. out in front. And bring your chest forward. And draw your hands in under your shoulders again. Raise your left leg out behind. Point your toes, straighten your leg. Then pull your toes back, keeping your legs straight. Lower the ball of the foot down to the ground. Raise your right hand up. Lower your right hand down. Bring your left knee in. Straighten your right leg out behind. Point your toes. Straighten the leg as much as you can. Then pull the toes back. Keeping the leg straight. Lower the right ball of the foot down to the ground. Raise your left hand up. Lower your left hand down. Bring your right knee in. Bring the toes together. Take your knees out to the edges of the mat. Sit back onto your heels. And stretch out in front. Walk your hands round to the right side. And back to the centre. Walk your hands out to the left side. And back to the centre. Bring your chest forward. Draw your knees and your ankles back to hip width. And sink your hips down. Lift your chin and chest up. Come into cobra. And take your weight back onto your heels again. Bring your chest forward, sink your hips down, push down into the ground, through your hands, straighten your arms and lift the thighs up into upward facing dog. Let your thighs come down and sit back onto your heels again. And bring your chest forward, curl your toes under, straighten your legs and push your hips up into downward facing dog. And walk your feet up to the front of the mat. So we're in forward fold. Raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. And take a side bend over to the left. And back to the centre. Over to the right. Back to the centre again. Release the grip on your fingers. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Bring your feet in together. Allow your knees to bend. Bring your hands up behind your hips. Bring your head forward and look ahead. And then keeping your knees bent, raise your arms up in front into chair. Straighten your legs, reach up. And take your weight over onto your left foot. Raise your right knee up. Take hold of your knee and hug it up towards your chest. And we'll slightly let go of the knee, pull it out to the side. Bring the sole of the foot in, either to the inside of the thigh or the inside of the calf. Bring your hands into the heart in tree. And take your foot away. And step back, reaching back as far as you can. Raise your arms up into high lunge. Start to lower your arms down to the sides. As you do, let your right knee come down to the ground. And then reach up and straighten your right leg. Lower your arms forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. And step up with your right foot, bringing your right foot alongside your left. Allow your knees to bend. Sweep your arms up behind your hips, lift your chest up. And then keeping your knees bent, bring your arms forward. Lift your arms up to chair. And straighten your legs. Bring your hands up and take your weight over onto your right foot. Raise your left knee. Bring your hands down onto the knee. Hug it up to your chest. And take your foot down. Your knee out to the side, bringing your foot in either to the side of the thigh or the side of the calf. Bring your hands into the heart. left foot away. And step back as deeply as you can. Raise your arms up. Come into high lunge. Slowly lower your arms down to the sides, and as you do, let your left knee bend. Bring your hands down. And then raise your arms up, straighten the left leg again. Lower your arms forward. Step up with your left foot. Just take your feet back out to hip width apart. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Keep your right hand high. Bring your left hand down onto the side of your thigh. And side bend over. Reach up with your right hand. Bring your left hand up to join it. Lower your right hand out to the side. Reach over with your left. Reach up with the left hand. Bring your right hand up to join it. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Take hold of your elbows. Let your upper body hang loose. Let your hands come back down to the ground. Step back on your left foot. And then on your right foot. Push up to downward facing dog. Raise your left leg up. Lower it down, bend your knee. Bring your knee forward towards the inside of the left elbow. Push down with your hands. Arch your back. And then stretch up again with the left leg. Lower the left leg down, bend the knee and step up to the front of the mat. Come into high lunge, come into runner's lunge. And keeping the left knee bent, walk round to the long side of the mat. Turn your right foot onto the heel. And come up onto the ball of the left foot. And walk back round where we've just come from, so right foot comes down, left foot goes back onto the flat of the foot, right foot onto the ball of the foot, so we're in runner's lunge. Step back with your left foot. Back to downward facing dog. raise your right leg up. Lower down, bend the knee. Bring your knee up towards the inside of the right elbow. Push down with your hands and arch your back. And then step back with your right leg, lifting your right leg up again. Lower down and step up to the front of the mat with your right foot. So we're in runner's lunge and we're turning round to the left. Coming onto the heel of the left foot, onto the ball of the right foot. And we walk back round again. So your left foot comes onto the ball, right foot comes onto the flat. Step back with your right foot to downward facing dog. And bring your chest forward to plank. And lower down to the mat. Feet onto the insteps. And push up to cobra. And take your weight back onto your heels. Bring your chest forward, walk your hands back towards your knees, and come to seated, bringing the soles of the feet together, and hug your heels in, take hold of the ends of your feet, and lift your chest up, straightening your back, lifting your chin and your chest, reaching up through the crown of your head, at the same time pushing down with the knees. And keep your right foot where it is, take your left foot out in front. Bring your hands to the sides of the hips. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Bring your left foot in so the soles of your feet are together again. Hold at the ends of your toes. Lift your back. Start to straighten your back, lift your chest up, reach up through the crown of your head. Push down with your knees. Relax your shoulders forward, keep your left foot where it is. Right foot out in front. Hands to the sides of your hips. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Bring both feet in. Take your left hand over onto your right knee, right hand to the ground behind your back. And twist to look back over your right shoulder. And relax, come forward. Take your right hand over onto the left knee, left hand to the ground behind your back. Twist to look back over your left shoulder. And relax, come forward. Take your right hand down to the ground at the side of your hip, left hand palm up. You can inhale, raise your arm up, and exhale, reach over. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, lower down. Left hand down to the ground, right hand palm up. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, lower down. Take both of your feet out in front. And bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body, palms facing down. And draw your heels up towards your buttocks. Push down into the ground through your feet to lift your hips up. Lower your hips down. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees. Hug your knees into your chest. And then pull the knees out to the sides. Take your hands down to the outside edges of your feet. Pull the feet out to the sides. Soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. And pull down on the soles of your feet, pulling your knees down in the direction of the ground, pulling the bottom of your back down to the ground. And bring your feet in. Take hold of the balls of your feet with your fingers and straighten your legs as much as you can. Allow your knees to bend. Let go of the balls of your feet. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. Cross your right leg over the top of the left. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the right. Inhale to the centre. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to the centre. Take your right foot down to the ground. And cross the left leg over the top of the right. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale to the centre. Exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the centre. Take the left foot, place it at the side of the right. Relax the knees out to the sides. Bring the soles of the feet together. And extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart. Relax the toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. Scan down through your head and face. Relaxing the muscles in the face and in the jaw. Relax the neck and shoulders. Relax the upper arms and elbows. Relax the forearms and wrists. Relax the hands, the thumbs and the fingers. Bring your awareness into your upper body now. Relax the chest and rib cage. Relax the muscles across the top of the back, around the shoulder blades and down the sides of the spine. Relax the bottom of the back. The muscles around the sides of the body. And relax the stomach muscles. And relax the pelvis and hips. Relax the muscles in the buttocks. Relax the hamstrings, the muscles in the thighs. Relax the knee joints and the calf muscles. Relax the ankles, the feet, and the toes. Bring your awareness to your breathing now. And start to count the breaths as they come in and out. So breathe in, count 1. Breathe out, count 2. Breathe in, count 3. Breathe out 4. And carry that on yourself. When you get to 10, come back to 1. Start again on an inhale. As always, when we're doing this practice, don't worry, don't get upset with yourself if your mind wanders off. Just notice when it happens. Come back to your breathing. Even if the mind wanders off almost instantly again, just notice it. Come back to your breathing. However many times you have to do that, doesn't matter. Release the focus from your breathing. And bring your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. Notice the feelings in the muscles and joints. Notice those muscles and joints that have been working hard this evening. Notice the feeling of weight and contact where your body's touching the ground. And notice how that feels different to the parts of your body that aren't touching the ground. And then notice where you can feel the different parts of your body moving as the breath comes in then as it goes out, and then let's gently start to bring some movement back into the body now. So move your hands and feet. Move your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Move your arms and shoulders. Your head and neck. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, in your own time, bring yourself back up to seated. Just taking a moment or two. Just enjoying the feeling of the muscles having worked and stretched. And then relaxed. Enjoy the stillness in your mind that's come from focusing so much on the breathing. Remembering that ability to use the breath to bring you back to the present moment can be with you whenever you want. Take a deep breath in and out. If you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now.